Netflix Adolescence is one of the most popular shows in the UK right now. Even Keir Starmer was talking about it. It highlights how the challenges facing young men today are creating instances of extreme misogyny. So what are these challenges?
Yeah, there are serious challenges facing young men and boys today. They don't really know what their role in society is anymore. They've seen their jobs they traditionally relied on vanish. These new industries that replace those jobs tend to favour education more, and women are vastly outperforming men on educational attainment. Yet despite these issues, these challenges have gone mostly unnoticed and undiscussed.
Yes, and this is impacting politics too. So what happens when mainstream politics doesn't talk about it?
Society is mostly silent on this issue, and the only ones really speaking to these young men tend to be extremist influencers or populist politicians from extremist parties who wish to turn back the clock on issues like women's advancement, immigration, and democratic values more broadly. We've seen this play out across a number of elections in Europe, such as with the AFD or Reform UK.
This clearly appeals to populist tendencies, who are great at exploiting grievances. How is this impacting EU politics?
Populists are great at appealing to the grievances of young men. This is leading to the rise of anti-liberal, anti-establishment, anti-EU parties gaining office across Europe, and will have serious implications for the EU should it continue.
What about the role of social media? Parties like the AFD have used it to great effect, but what other impact is it having?
This is where the plot of adolescence comes in. These young men are ending up in rabbit holes of the online manosphere, where disinformation flourishes. This helps them incorrectly blame women and other outgroups, like immigrants, for the issues they're facing. This can lead to a rise of online radicalization, resulting often in tech-enabled violence against women and girls. This issue is serious and requires intervention, but the male mental health issue should not be overlooked either. Men are suffering from disproportionate amounts of suicide and, for example, is the leading cause of death amongst young men in the UK. And an angle we're really interested in is how the Kremlin is taking advantage of this. If you want to read more, read the blog at csd.eu.